unfortunately, two of them weren't able to come, so I'm Guilherme and this is Morgana. We're going to be presenting the project to you guys. So, education as a foundation. This is the principle of our project, and it's something that we believe that can really change the world. And it is proven that the quality of a child's education determines his future. What this means is that we want to give people who don't have access to quality education a better education, because this determines their future, their jobs, and rather they have to resort to criminality or other means to gain money and make a living. Education is crucial to the well-being of a person. People who are more knowledgeable have more opportunities. They can explore their talents and they eventually find something that they're happy doing.
Difference between quality and poor education. Quality education helps people thrive. People who have college degrees in quality universities are more sought in the working environment, something the schools we study at prepare us for this by focusing on our study skills preparing us for SATs and IB programs. People seek education. We see how even the poorest families seek education for their children. We can see that the use and specifically during the teacher strike across Brazilian universities. However, because a person seeks a decent education, it does not mean they are able to find it. Issues in public education in Brazil. In Brazil, people who go to public schools because they can't afford private schools are discriminated in their pursuit for further education. Private schools have become branded with low quality education standards and even taught people who take the vestibular, for instance, should be graded equally no matter their previous education facility. It is clear there is a certain class against them. English in Brazilian public schools. The public education system in Brazil involves the teaching of basic English. However, neither is it strong in the theoretical aspects, nor is it strong with grammar and words.
So we just like to reinforce how people seek education. This is something that we can see all around us. It is something that we can see in the school that we were helping. The people that go there, they actually want to be there, and most of them are very hardworking. However, it does not mean that because they're hardworking that the education that they're getting is quality education. This is something that we wanted to tackle, because we can see how poor families, they tend to want to get their children to school even though they may not have the means to. But this is something that we wanted to help. So our plan was originally to go to the school once a week and teach English for the people that volunteer to. We do not want to force them to. It's going to be like an optional class. So we gathered materials for donations, which included notebooks and writing utensils. However, we figured out that since the school is a public school, we cannot donate it straightly to the school because that's against what the government believes, and it's only specifically funded by the government. So we plan to teach English in a way that, as you can see by the group, learning is fun. We try to find out means to teach them English, the basics of the language, through games, such as from the basics as tic-tac-toe, which they can learn terms like I won, I lose, and try basic dialogues. Hide and seek, which we would like to teach them to count all the numbers in English. And for those with more advanced skills in the language, we also plan to teach games such as war, which would rely on more complex and more thinking, which we would encourage them to do in English.
Education has a solution to many issues, like crime. People who are more educated tend to get better jobs and do not need crime as an alternative. Other issues that can be solved. People who are more educated have a better chance at a brighter future.
So we encountered some issues when we were trying to teach English at the school, such as the extreme bureaucracy that involved the kids coming to our school because since their school is a small school with small classrooms and that they will still be used during the time we plan to teach, we wanted them to come to our school so they could have a different experience on IHC's campus. However, in order for us to do that, we had to plan meetings with the school's director and our director, which they loved the idea, but it's a process that took a lot of time. And the trip was right now, and we really wanted to present the project to you guys, but we weren't able to effectively begin the lessons because we were here, but we wish to continue teaching, and we are going to schedule the lessons so that we can go there on our after school, and they can come to us, so like an exchange, and we think that it's going to be very nurturing to them.
Our goal for the project. Besides teaching them English, we want to make sure that they discover how they can make learning a fun experience. We hope to encourage them to follow a pursuit for knowledge in their later lives, and that hopefully they can further explore the English language, which opens many doors into school.
So our goals for the project aren't only for them to learn English, because this is what they already tried to do on the school. We aim to have them much deeper than that. We aim to mark them with a good experience of learning and an experience where they had a great time and still learned, so that in their future lives they can still search for this and they can pursue longer education.